In a world dominated by £1,000 smartphones, where if you want the best, latest and greatest, you're going to have to empty the bank account, it's refreshing to know that someone is looking out for you. Today, we're going to dive into the world of Honor. The Honor Magic 5 Pro, a flagship phone with all the specs to match or even beat the Apples and Samsungs of the world. Let's go. So the first thing I want to talk about when it comes to the Honor Magic 5 Pro is hardware. The front of this device is Gorilla Glass Victus 2 with a 6.8-inch Super AMOLED 1 billion coloured HDR10 Plus 120Hz display. Yes, flagship of the flagship specs, arguably one of the best displays on any smartphone. Quad curved, as mentioned, slightly bigger than iPhone Pro Max, however, with a curved, slightly waterfall display that makes it feel easier to hold in the hand.
I saw all these people die. I keep telling everybody they should move on. Some do, but not us.
Even if there's a small chance, we owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
Now, if you've had experience with the Honor Magic 4 Pro, you'll know that that was really curved all round. The 5 Pro has slightly more squared off edges, which to me feel more comfortable and feel a bit more premium in the hand. Now, sound wise, we have dual stereo speakers, top and bottom firing, and they sound like this. We've got ultra-fast USB-C 3.2 on the bottom with UFS 4.0 storage. We've got 12 gigabytes of DDR5X RAM. Again, flagship tick. Now the rear of the phone, also Gorilla Glass Victus, however with a frosted finish which completely removes any sign of fingerprints. Much prefer a frosted back to a smooth, glossy back. The phone comes in two colours. There is a glossy black version or there's this forest green colour. I went for the forest green colour and I think it looks rather nice. Now sticking with the back, you can see it. It's not subtle. It's the Eye of Muse, as Honor call it. Triple camera array. All three lenses, latest and greatest. All 50 megapixel. We've got a 50 megapixel wide, a 50 megapixel ultra wide, and a 50 megapixel periscope zoom lens that goes 3.5x optical, 10x hybrid, and 100x space digital zoom. These are not gimmicks. These are the real deal specs. Take a look at these images. Now, as far as video recording go, all three lenses record at 4K, 30 or 60 FPS on the rear, and in a refreshing twist compared to most other Chinese smartphones, it really is only the Samsung and Apples of the world that do this, but there is a 4K selfie camera shooting at 30 frames per second. This is a front-facing 4K video on the Honor Magic 5 Pro. Microphone built in, obviously video button. What do we think? Sky doesn't look too blown out. My face looks as beautiful as ever. Let me know your thoughts. Again, you would think for a flagship phone that would just be the given, but the Vivo, the Xiaomi, the Oppos, flagships of the world, 1080p, so 4K on the Honor. Now the entire hardware package weighs in at 219 grams. That's 20 to 40 grams lighter than the iPhone 14 Pro Max and the Samsung S23 Ultra. Now let's talk software and internals. It's Android 13 with Honor's OS 7.1 skin on top. It's got the latest and greatest, I'm not saying the word, Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip. All that combined makes for one of the best Android experiences you're going to get. Now, I say that being someone that deals typically with Chinese imported phones. The Vivo X Fold 2, the Xiaomi Mix Fold 2, I've even just had a Huawei Mate X3. So to go from those phones that have their software quirks to an almost stock Android phone has been a nice break, but only for a week or two, because I have got other phones on the way. The Xiaomi 13 Ultra has been ordered through WONDA Mobile. Link in description if you're looking to buy any Chinese device and import it to the UK. WONDA do delivery within 3 days typically, no import fees, and this Honor Magic 5 Pro on WONDA, £802. That's £150 cheaper than the Honor website. So before we talk summary and give you my opinions on first impressions, let's talk price. The Honor Magic 5 Pro, as mentioned, is flagship phone budget friendly. What that means is under £1,000 for the 12GB, 512 gigabytes of storage, and that's the fastest RAM and storage you can get, £949. Again, let me repeat that. That's half a terabyte of storage. Go on the Apple website, go on the Samsung website, and look how much it is for half a terabyte of their terabyte of their S23 Ultra or 14 Pro Max. You are at least £400 more for their device than you are this. Now, I mentioned already you can purchase through WONDA for only £802, including delivery. Well, if you buy through Honor, which doesn't really help me because you're not using my affiliate link, but I'm here for you, you can get the Honor Magic 5 Pro plus the Honor Watch. Now, laugh all you like, turn your nose up. The Honor Watch will cost you £39 when bought with the Honor Magic 5 Pro. This is a £229 smartwatch, and let me tell you, it's nice. And it works seamlessly with the Honor phone. So you're getting the watch and the phone for £989 or £88. But wait, I'm not done. As a free gift at honorglobal.com, you get a tablet. I'm not even joking. For £988, you're getting the £200 plus pound watch, the phone, and a tablet. Now the tablet isn't iPad Pro level, but the tablet is absolutely perfect for a child. One that you don't care if they throw out the window or throw down the stairs in a tantrum. This is exactly what needs to be promoted and talked about when it comes to technology. Apple and Samsung have it too easy. Samsung have it too easy because they're the only ones that do foldables, because Chinese company won't do global releases, and that really pisses me off. Apple have it easy because your granny and your 4-year-old have an iPhone because they're easy to use. Android's just as easy, and there are so many more companies. Apple and Samsung don't even include a charging brick, let alone a phone case, in their boxes. Honor and other companies are including a case, a watch, and a tablet for the cost of the device. The specs on this phone are the exact same as the S23 Ultra. The final thing I want to touch on with the Honor Magic 5 Pro, and I've almost saved the best for last, is battery life. Battery life wise, this has one of the largest candy bar style phones batteries I've ever seen. 5,100 milliamp hours packed into this sleek, thin and beautiful device. Pair that with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip and you have a 2-day phone. And that is 2-day fairly heavy use. I'm telling you, having only had it for about 36 hours or so now, I can tell you this has the best battery life of any phone I have tested. And that includes the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Now, other people like Technic or someone else has done a battery test, go on YouTube that. I'm just going on real life experience. I set this all up yesterday, so that's downloading, copying all my apps, took lots of pictures, took some videos, basically just used the phone all day. I love getting a new phone and I use it for hours and hours. It was fully charged when I fully charged it when I took it out of the box, played with it all day, and last night it still had 54%. And that was with 4 hours, 5 hours usage easily. Yeah. Super impressed. Another thing to say about the battery life is how it's charged. 66 watts wired included in the box, as is a case included in the box. Apple, Google, yep, hang your heads. 50 watts wireless charging, 5 watts reverse wireless charging. Yes, 5 watts is super slow, but if someone you're at dinner with or going to see a movie with is in a pinch, they can pop their phone or headphones on the back of this device for an hour or two and they're going to get 20 to 30% of juice out of that, which is better than a kick in the teeth, they would say in Scotland. So to summarise, the Honor Magic 5 Pro, my first impressions are this is an absolute sleeper. Underrated and overlooked. But over the next couple of weeks, I will be dropping as much content as possible and trying to get you to think of buying this for your future flagship phone. Until next time.